So, your mum and I have been married for 1 whole year now, and you're almost here. About 2 months to go. And on our first anniversary, I wanted to tell you the story of the day your mum and I got engaged. I did try and capture it on the day. I took loads of photos, but when I tried to develop the film, I made a mistake with the chemicals and I lost them all. So I can't really show you the way I wanted to, but I'll try and tell you like this. It was New Year's Eve, which is one of our favourite days of the year. We're not a big fan of New Year's Eve parties or resolutions, as you probably know. Our tradition is to get all cosy, watch Lord of the Rings, and eat a big Chinese takeaway.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
Anyway, we drove down to one of our favourite places to eat one of our favourite foods. In Hampstead, in the north of London, there's a little crepe van right in the centre of town, which has been there for decades. It's run by some really nice French people and they make the best crepes. We always get the garlic, cheese and mushroom one. Louis likes it too. After our little feast, we walked up Parliament Hill. There's a little lake, nice winding walks, and on the top of the hill there's a lovely view of London. This was where I was going to propose to your mum. Except I didn't. Something was just a little bit off with the timing. And just as I was plucking up the courage to propose, it started chucking it down with rain. It poured and poured. Your mum, me and Louis got soaked. We hid under a great big tree, but after a while it showed no sign of passing, so all we could do was run back to the car as fast as we could. We were so drenched that we had to drive home in our underwear. So, defeated, we went home, we got cosy, we sorted ourselves a great big feast and settled down to watch The Lord of the Rings. Except by this point, I think your mum had guessed, or at least hoped, that while we were at her favourite place, I was going to propose to her. She said to me, "Are you ever going to ask me to marry you?" To which I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, when?" And I said, "Right now." So that's how I proposed. It wasn't some great big gesture. Instead, we were at home, in our pyjamas, a great big wet dog on our laps, and the sounds of the Shire in the background.